Here we go. Let me first invite Tünde on stage.
We are looking into actually somatics, so this is okay.
Into somatics, actually the non-verbals in coaching and what their impact is on clients feeling safe, their psychological safety and self-regulatory capacities. And we are using technology in this project, which I'm aware that is quite disrupting.
Tünde, so what's your take with technology and coaching?
Technology and coaching, so my take is that there is some ambiguity, and that I can see that also in my practice, that clients are grappling with this ambiguity. On one hand, we know we need technology. I mean, we are creating technology. Technology doesn't just emerge, like it's human beings who make technology and create and produce. So on one hand, I don't see us as victims. I do see us as self-responsible, and the late John Whitmore actually, like some 10 years ago, was saying, back then he was already saying, hey guys, how are we taking self-responsibility for what we are actually creating? So I was remembering what he was saying, like to what extent do we not call it like digital age or so, but we call it like, oh, how do we work with this ambiguity? On one hand, yeah, we need technology, we are creating it. On the other hand, like how to also stay human and also help the clients to work with this disruption of, okay, I cannot be who I used to be, and how to also create the leaders, these agile leaders of the future who can then work with the technology further on. Because I see a gap between leadership needs on one hand, so that people like we need to lead, but on the other hand, I see that we are not educating the leaders of the future who can then cope with this future work. We are using technology like conveniently, like when I look into the round, like how many people just open their iPhones, for sure. And why not? Because it's there, it's convenient, we look up something, we work with it, but it's taking away our attention and focus from our purpose here maybe, which is also what happens in the coaching sessions. Like the leaders or the people I work with, they have lost touch with themselves. Like, what is my purpose here? How do I really need to, what's my goal really? Because they get in their convenience of using technology, they lose this focus. This is my take on that.
When I think about technology, I am the very fortunate person who have had a new grandson quite recently, and he wouldn't be here without the advances of science and technology, because he's an IVF baby. And so, as an example, I just think how brilliant is that, how wonderful, what a gift to humanity. At the same time, when I think about the EMCC Global Code of Ethics, we will be looking to review that.
Isn't it exciting, artificial intelligence? So I'm really enjoying listening to all the different comments about it and thinking, yeah, we've got to think of the ethics part. We've got to think of regulation. It's currently unregulated. So we've got to be mindful of the impact. But I'm also hearing woven into this all the exciting things that we can do with it. So you must have also had fun conversations with Siri. It all starts off really well, doesn't it? And then all of a sudden it all crashes. Well, the same thing happens with the humanoid robots. You know, when you start to get complexity into it, it's okay when you kind of keep a high-level conversation. But when you get into the complexity that the human brain can manage pretty easily, we're not at that stage yet with artificial intelligence, but it will come. Yeah, take it for what it is, use it where it works, but also think about what does it mean for us.
Evolving, interesting, exciting, accessible, accelerated.
Yes, so I would like to actually add something to what Sarah has said and what you have said, Angela, is that when I think of my clients, and it's interesting that I'm sitting here and I cannot take my mind off the clients, because there is One very special moment with a client that comes to my mind who said to me, Tünde, what can I rely on in an age like this, in the digital age? So this client was actually trying to show that he is like, there's so much technology out there, so many diverse ways of working with processes. He just lost touch with himself and relating to himself. Actually, the topic with the client was how can he lead as a human being, other human beings, because he was reputed for not being able to lead. He found out that he is not able to lead because he's so caught up with the pressures of dealing with technology every day, and that performance is measured by KPIs. And he said, like, we can talk like endlessly about diversity, inclusion, and well-being at work and everything, as long as you want, Tünde. But you know what? At the end of the day, the whole thing boils down to my KPIs. So when a leader speaks like this under pressure and using a lot of technology and all that, so how can this leader then pass on leadership or to the people, or how can he lead in a human way? And how can these people then feel seen? Because seeing and being seen is one of the most crucial human needs, and no artificial intelligence can replace this. And this is what I'm seeing with my clients, that this is what they're craving. Also in coaching, to be seen. Finally, there's someone who sees them. And this is not replaceable by anything. This is actually what I wanted to say, to pay attention to relating as a basic human need, because this is what our clients need.
Actually, that we do need to think about how we work in partnership with the technology providers.
Leverage the technology available to us to serve our clients.
I would have thought that technology would be incredibly helpful in terms of serving our clients and their outcomes from embedding changes in mindset and behaviors.
What would change mean for us as coaches?